Delmarva's Rock Station 93.5 The Beach. It is Glassman live in studio. We have, when I say friends, they came from a very, very long way to stop by Delmarva from Finland, Blind Channel. How are you guys doing?
What's up? We're doing fine. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And let's talk about, you guys grinded through the scene in Finland for about 8 years. So, right?
11 years.
11 years, yeah. Okay. And then you guys got on Eurovision.
Yeah.
The closest thing we have to what Eurovision is, I guess, would be like American Idol.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And that's not even close to what really Eurovision is all about. So for the American audience, explain what Eurovision is and consists of.
Eurovision is this huge song competition. You enter with your own song and mostly with your own performance. It has all kinds of music. It's a huge deal around Europe, been that way for years. I think there's like 200 million watchers, like viewers when it happens, and yeah, it's crazy. It was a wild world, and it was like we never kind of planned that, but it was just when COVID hit the world, all our tours got cancelled, and we didn't really know what to do, and we wrote the song about like showing our middle fingers to the world and everyone, and then kind of like Jonas, our guitarist, had this idea like we should just go to Eurovision and say that, because like the Eurovision stage is the only stage where you can be at a time like that, because all the other tours were cancelled. So we were like, why not? And then we participated, and it turned out well. It was a wild world, and it was some time ago, but I think it really it was a big leap for us forward as a band.
And what is the rock scene like in Finland?
Right now, I guess it's safe to say that we're the biggest band, like hands down.
From the young ones, at least, yeah.
But back in early 2000s, there used to be a lot of bands like him and General Bottom and Nightwish. I mean, they're still around, but that was the scene was better back in those days. But right now, we're basically the only one touring America, touring on this level, and yeah, it's. We hope that there's going to be more bands in the future as
Finland has a lot of metal bands and rock bands and great bands as well, but like we know from experience how difficult it is. Like Finland is far away from anything, and you really have to be some kind of you have to be a bit crazy to leave Finland and start conquering the world. But we hope that we can inspire younger bands from Finland to do everything like we did, even though it's crazy sometimes.
And I saw, I think it was an interview with Kerrang where you guys had mentioned there is like a saying over there of "Don't follow your dreams."
Yeah, they are. People are super humble, and they think that if you are too loud of your dreams, it's a bad thing. It's a bad karma for you. It's kind of twisted. I don't know how to explain it. I guess you have some good explanation for all this stuff. Why people work how they work in Finland?
No, I don't. It's maybe in the history, in the blood, in the Finnish DNA or something. Yeah. But people really don't like when you speak your dreams out loud. People don't like that. Maybe it's jealousy or some kind of bitterness around.
It's bitterness.
And I think with the young ones, our generation and even people younger than us, it's slowly fading away, which is a good thing, and people are encouraged to try to achieve great things and crazy things. But when we were growing up, when you said something like I want to start a band and I want to tour with a band, tour the world with a band, people would laugh at your face, or somebody would just tell you to shut up, don't talk like that, and go to school and get a real job. And I think it's something like that everywhere around, but in Finland we have this special taste of bitterness in it.
yes, but it's also a good thing. It can be a good thing when you're creating music.
It can be a good motivation.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fuel.
And you guys have just had a big hit, your biggest one so far, that we have played the living crap out of, and we love it. We still are playing it.
Nice.
Dead Zone.
Oh, yeah.
The video for that, very interesting. It says it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
What is that story?
It's like the high school party we had back in 11 years ago in northern Finland, where the band started. It was basically metalheads and rappers on the same party. And, well, for sure we have some spice to the story in the video.
No, we don't. The SWAT team actually came there. Yeah. No, it was the Finnish version of a SWAT team. But anyway, and we get asked a lot, how Blind Channel began, how we met each other and all that. So we kind of felt it would just be cool to do a video to explain all that. Just watch the video. Also, Dead Zone is the kind of song it's the kind of music we were listening to back in the days. Like it has the elements from the new metal world and the hip hop world and all that. So it seemed fitting to do that video for that exact song.
And I think you guys are going to play that for us today. So if you guys are ready, let's knock out Dead Zone real quick.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Living in a dead zone. Wait, I can still hear a heartbeat. Faint, but no holding up the Grim Reap. Push, it's just a little too late. Do not resuscitate. We keep kicking the can, we keep beating the man. We try to keep it alive. I'll be calling for help. We don't have any bus, should we follow the stars? Do you know where we are? Everything around is dying. Tell me why we keep on trying. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. So when I open up my eyes, I wonder if it's for the last time. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, I don't wanna go on living in a dead zone. Now we're following the flat line. Here, once again we're in the dark side. Hey, but it's a little too late. Give up before you suffocate. We can't give up the ghost, we can't leave it alone. We dig it out of the ground. It was ever alone. Now that connection is lost and the radio's dark. Do you know where we are? Everything around is dying. Tell me why we keep on trying. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, living in a dead zone. When I open up my eyes, I wonder if it's for the last time. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, I don't wanna go on living in a dead zone. No sign of life. No sign of life. Everything around is dying. Tell me why we keep on trying. Everything around is dying. Tell me why we keep on trying. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, living in a dead zone. So when I open up my eyes, I wonder if it's for the last time. Oh, I'm living in a dead zone. Oh, I don't wanna go on living in a dead zone. Living in a dead zone. Yeah, I don't wanna go on living in a dead zone.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Blind Channel live acoustic version of Dead Zone. The new album is Exit Emotions, which is out now. It came out in March.
Yeah.
And you guys actually have a couple of collaborations on there, including From Ashes to New. How did those collaborations come apart?
Well, we met From Ashes to New, like, the first tour we ever did in the States was with From Ashes to New. We were supporting them, and it was a 7 week tour, a long tour, and our first, like, proper taste to what it's like to touring in the US, and we really became great friends with the guys with From Ashes to New, and I don't know, like, I think it was obvious that at some point we were gonna do something together. Like, we tried, like, bring them over to Europe, but the schedule didn't work out, and that it happened, at least not yet. And then we got this demo of a song called XOXO, and it really had the same energy, like, that could fit, because they're like the new metal revivalists on this part of the world, and the same thing we're doing in Europe, and we felt like it was like a handshake across Atlantic to do that song with them, and it really turned out amazing.
And what is the difference that besides the language, being touring over here, what is it like shows of over there compared to here in the States?
I think people in America are more like reserved. They act more cool in the audience. They're not that crazy. Like I mean, for example, in Germany,
they're just not that drunk as Europe.
that's the actual reason for that.
Because they have to drive home. Like in Europe, everybody's wasted at the show.
You explained that super well, because that's the reality in America. Like, everyone drives with a car to the shows, but in Europe you have like a lot of those trains and everything, and you can come to the show by a subway or anything like that. So it's different there. But I mean, we love both. We love being here. We have had really great shows here already in the festival. festivals and the club shows, and everything's been working super well here. So yeah, we're super happy to be part of the scene.
You're
right
gonna
here.
see us around.
Yeah. And we got to see you guys back in September in Las Vegas at a showcase, Paula and I, and you guys were completely different, like show-wise, from most of the other bands. I think Oxymorons, who had played the night before you guys, kind of had that same live vibe where you were jumping up and down, bouncing around, getting the crowd involved. And like when you guys played that Friday night, you did a part, I don't know if it was Dead Zone or which other song it was. You had everybody get down on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Before you did anything else. Everybody had to be crouching down, and then you guys jumped, kicked into it, then everybody else jumped up and started just jumping up and down.
We usually do that sometimes. Like we command the audience to do what we want. Like,
So you guys were like, we're not doing anything until everybody is down. Every single person in this venue is down on the ground.
yeah, it can be a bit provoking, but that's always been our style, to like provoke people and kind of form the performance with the audience together.
Now, do you think it's harder to break through at home in the music scene, or as you've come over here and kind of have seen firsthand how the scene works in America?
I mean, America is the toughest market when it comes to the music. Easily,
Okay.
like you are the best, you're the biggest, you're the loudest. Like it's hands down the hardest to break here. But we love challenges, we love being underdogs, and we kind of made it already in Europe. So we have a new challenge here. So America, get ready.
And you guys just finished up. You did Welcome to Rockville this past weekend. You're doing Louder Than Life coming up this weekend. Just before Rockville, you were out on the road with POD, and I think it was Bad Wolves, correct?
Yeah, we still have the tour going on with POD. We have a lot of shows. Like tomorrow, we're playing in how do you say that? Reading,
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm about to say Reading, but it's Reading. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we have still the tour going on. Then we have like the one festival, Sonic Temple, and then we fly to Japan. So yeah, that's the plan.
And I miss Sonic Temple. I said Louder Than Life, so
Yeah.
I get
Sonic
them
Temple,
confused
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
What have you guys literally, like with touring with POD, because they've been around for over 25 years now.
Yeah.
Were you like picking their brains, like Sonny's brain on, what have they done that maybe you guys can learn from and apply to you guys as a band?
Well, obviously, like back in the day when we started, like even not even playing music but listening to music, like there was some POD songs in there. We
TV
know,
Europe,
it's kind of the music we were listening to when we were kids, and now it's just been awesome to be on tour with them, and like we've been watching the shows from the side of the stage, and to see all that like experience, and like what we love is seeing like everybody having their own kind of thing, like what sets POD apart from Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park. And we've seen Limp Bizkit live as well. We're gonna see them live soon again, and just to see like how everybody has their own kind of thing, and then it kind of inspires you to create your own thing rather than just mimicking someone else. Like I think that's how everybody starts. Like you love some band and you start copying their like manners and all that, but like I think the most important thing is to like find your own thing, and that's what we're really inspired to do. We saw a lot of shows in Welcome to Rockville. Like we were like going from one stage to another, just watching all the shows and then talking about what makes each of those bands great. And then like we were super inspired back when we got back to the bus and said that when we get back to Finland, we wanna like, I think we kind of have our own thing going on already, but we can still like make it even better and even more like look like it looks like us.
And you guys have described yourselves as violent pop.
Yeah, that's the also the Backstreet Boys of the metal scene and boy band of the metal scene and guilty pleasure metal and whatever you call it, because we want to provoke people, like Nico said. We want to provoke and we want to shake people. Like this is the new shit and you need to check it out. And
and that wasn't even Lars who started it. Like it was somebody else who started calling us all those names. Like back in the day when we started, some of us were like 16 years old, and we wanted to play metal music. We played metal music, but we looked like Justin Bieber, and then we toured metal festival, which was like, I don't think it would be scary to do it nowadays. Like we were brave back then. We just went to those metal festivals on big stages and then started provoking people who didn't like us at all and called us.
2024, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. But like that was the times, and I think they tried to insult us, but we kind of like took that and turned it into our strength. Like we got matching outfits and did some choreographies on stage just to mess with everyone. And I think like at some point, even the most puritanist metal guys with the beards and the signs and the t-shirts, Slayer shirts, they started digging us. And I think like just give it 11 years and it starts to work.
The best revenge is taking what somebody's trying to knock on you with and flipping it around and them totally falling in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a good, like, really cool bridge to the next surprise we have right now here. So we can, for the next song, actually.
Okay.
We're talking about this. So, this is it's pretty logical jump into the next song.
What is the next song?
Everybody's gonna know it. Let's say it like that.
I got a feeling I know now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, it's everybody sing. Gotta bring the flavor, show you how. Got a question for you, but answer now. Hey, am I emotional? Yeah. Am I the lonely one? Yeah. Am I sick to the bone? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. It's Blood Bros back, alright. So throw your hands up in the air, wave around like you just don't care. Hey! If you wanna party, let me hear you yell. Cause I got it going on again. Hey, yeah, am I unfixable? Yeah. Am I the unholy one? Yeah. Am I miserable? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Rock your body right. Blood Bros back, alright. Alright. So everybody, everywhere, don't be afraid, don't know no fear. Gotta show the world, make you understand. This violent pop music will be coming back again. Oh, everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody, rock your body right. The Bros back, everybody, yeah. Rock your body, everybody, rock your body right. It's Blood Bros back, alright. There we go. Thank you.
Very nice.
You saw it coming.
You saw it coming. Absolutely, I saw it coming. That's one thing I do is research to see what acoustic songs you guys have been doing.
Oh, so you knew that from there.
I knew. I was like, all right, let's see if they do it. And you guys did do it, and it sounded amazing.
Thank you.
Violent pop.
Thank you.
So you guys have the show in Reading, Pennsylvania tomorrow night. You have Sonic Temple coming up this weekend. What else do you guys have in store for 2024?
We're going to Japan after this tour, like early June. We play a headline show in Tokyo. We're super excited for that.
Yeah, it's the first time in Japan, so we're super stoked.
Then we do European festivals, a lot of like Wacken Open Air, Summer Breeze, big festivals in Germany, and then we jump to UK with Lacuna Coil to tour for 10 shows in October, and that's about it. We're gonna maybe write into songs and maybe release something.
Yeah, we've been touring a lot this year, and still tours are still going on. But I think like at the end of the year, I think it's also important to like maybe write a couple of new songs and to go to the rehearsal place and just play around. That feels fresh.
And the cool thing here in the States is you have Welcome to Rockville, you have Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Louder Than Life. Over in Europe, you guys had a hell of a head start when it comes to festivals.
There's a lot of festivals. Like last summer, we played Grass Pop, Download, all the big festivals in Europe, and it's there's so many countries, and like they all countries have their own festivals, so it's pretty dope.
How close is the Welcome to Rockvilles and the whatnot here in the States? Because, like I said, over in Europe, they've had a head start on these festivals. How far away is the festivals here in the States to catch up to? Because I've seen so many footage through the years that the European festivals are like miles away. We're catching up slowly because they're so much bigger and so much of a just different acts and stuff. I mean.
Rockville felt like a Download festival. It was like I'm not saying copy, but it was super similar. Like it was super massive, and there was a big lineup and a lot of media in the place. And
maybe in Europe some festivals are like bigger than, for example, Rockville. Like their place is bigger. There's more audience, but I also think like.
But atmosphere-wise, it's
atmosphere
pretty close.
is pretty much the same because it's just a lot of people coming together to enjoy their favorite bands and music. Like I think the vibe is very, very similar. So yeah, I think America is doing well with festivals. Like, they're getting that. Yeah.
I think the biggest difference is like in American festivals, you have like more bands.
Okay.
In the billing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And I think in Europe people are more drunk, especially in Germany.
But that's also like if you take Welcome to Rockville, like we couldn't believe that lineup. And like usually if you're in Europe, you get one of those bands that played Welcome to Rockville, and they're usually the headliner of some European festival.
Yeah.
Because they're
Gotcha.
like, but most of those bands, like the bands that we love, rock bands, they're American bands. So it's like it's just obvious that the festivals here are closer to them. In Finland, it's a big deal if even like one of them comes to play a festival show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last question to do with the language. Can you teach everybody here on Delmarva a good Finnish insult?
Perkele!
Perkele. That's the swear word that everyone needs to know.
And you can use it everywhere. Like you can, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're angry, like perkele. It just has the vibe. Like
all encompassing.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the only word you need.
Just remember to roll the R. That's the only. Yeah.
There you go, Delmarva. Better curry.
Close. Yeah.
Give me time. I will get it down eventually.
Yeah.
So, Exit Emotions, the new album, Blind Channel. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And we'll see you out there soon.